So I actually recently moved into a house. So me and my boyfriend, we bought a house and now we live in it.
I hope you never say a word.
Oh, this you crazy mother.
Hi guys, so I just woke up, so my throat's a little scratchy, and my boyfriend's kind of asleep right now, but I'm making a video. I wanted to do my intro before everybody got here and it started getting chaotic. But anyways, so I've recently moved into a house that I bought with my boyfriend. I moved in August and it's now December. So we have been struggling with where my chinchillas should be. So I have this room in my basement that's perfect for chinchillas. It has concrete floors. It's enclosed except for 2 doors, which we're gonna get doors, and then they'll be able to like have playtime or whatever in here. But I'm super excited about that. The only issue when I came into the house is that the ceiling in the basement is significantly shorter than where they are in my living room. I have a triple Ferret Nation cage, and that essentially means I have 3 stories, so you can stack them. And with the base on it, it's too tall to fit down in my basement. So what we're gonna do today is we're gonna cut the base so that it's short enough to fit in my basement. And I actually got this idea off of Facebook. I follow a lot of chinchilla groups on there, and they're actually helping me figure out how much to cut, where it's gonna be most sturdy, how the wheels are gonna come into play, because yes, I can take the base completely off and just put wood underneath it, but this cage is super heavy. So if I want to take the base off it and not have wheels, I'm gonna have to take it apart every time I have to move it, even a little bit. It's that heavy. So I want to make sure that I have the wheels on this cage so that I can move it easily or make it easier to move, whatever. So the people on Facebook actually gave me a diagram, which is super helpful, and I'll include it here as well. So what you want to do is you want to measure from the top of the wheel to the shelf, which should give you about 2 inches. And then you want to take that measurement and measure it from the top horizontal bar, and that line, wherever 2 inches hits going down from that vertical bar, is where you're gonna cut. So let's get into the video, I guess.
Step 1, take the cage apart. So you're gonna need a flathead screwdriver, maybe pretty big. You're gonna jam it into the joints of the 2 levels of your cage, and also the base. The base will come off as well. You wanna make sure you get all 4 prongs out of the cage or base below it. Once you do that, you can use a partner and carry it to where you need to go. Step 2, measure and mark the cut. So you're gonna take your base that is taken off of your cage and get a measuring tape. You want to put that measuring tape starting at the shelf, and you want to measure down to the bottom of the peg, which you can see is about 2 inches, a little bit less. You want to take that measurement and measure it from the supporting horizontal bar at the top. And then you want to take maybe a Sharpie and mark that cut. Step 3, let's make the cut. So you're going to need some sort of tool that can cut into metal. So we are using a jigsaw here with a blade that can cut metal. You can also maybe use a hacksaw if it has the ability to cut through metal, obviously. You're also going to need someone to hold the base of the cage for you while you cut. Also, you should probably be supervised when using power tools, but you know, you're gonna need one. So each leg that you cut off is gonna make the base of the cage more and more unstable. So it will become harder and harder to cut. Our last leg didn't go so well, but we did eventually get through it. So if this happens to you, don't panic, just keep continuing that downward pressure, don't pull it out. I also found that on the last leg, it's easier to hold from the opposite side so you can hold both sides. Don't panic if this happens to you. It will go through. And now you have 2 pieces. Step 4, file down the sharp stuff. So you're gonna need some gloves and a file that can file down metal. You want to make sure you get the sharp stuff on the outside that could harm someone that touches this. You also want to make sure there isn't anything blocking the sleeve where the wheel is going to go. Once you have finished filing your leg, you're going to want to go and grab one of the wheels to the cage. And you're going to slide that into the sleeve to make sure that everything works out, that it goes in far enough. Yeah. Step 5, add wheels and rebuild. So here's my base, nice and short, right? And we're slowly adding things, levels, you know, struggling. Watch our awkward trying to figure out how to put these pegs back into the holes. And my boyfriend not helping. Oh, there we go. Yeah, make sure when you're doing this, you have all the pegs in line with the holes, otherwise you get stuck like presented here. Okay, so here comes the 3rd level. Just imagine little short me taking this level off when it was a foot taller. Yeah, that's me. Step 6, add the Chinchos. Now let's check out our results. Okay guys, so we did it. It was pretty easy. Oh, looks pretty good. So just need to put my curtain up and I can show you my before and after, my rodent room. It fits just bare. Like right above it, you can see it's probably like 3 inches. It's really awesome. Papa's running on the wheel. Okay. Oh, don't go back in there. Oh no, I need to take that out. Oh god. So that's the video. I hope you enjoyed me taking my cage apart. And I hope to see you in my next video. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and oh, you should check out my Instagram. It's at Chinvillain without an A, because someone took my name. It's fine. Oh, wait, before you go, I have one more tip for you.
Okay, so I'm gonna move my smaller cage first. All we have to do with this cage is take it apart and bring it downstairs. But first we need to capture my chinchillas and put them in the playpen. My chinchillas aren't tame, or these ones are not tame. Still working on that with them. So if you have a chinchilla that you have a hard time picking up, doesn't like being picked up, an easy way to catch them is to use a dust bath. So this is my dust bath. You just wait until they go into it, and then you just cover the hole up once they go into it, and you can transport them to where they need to be. So let's see how swimmingly this will go, since it's the middle of the day and they're sleeping. Yay. Come here. Come on. Oh, that's good. Yeah. Good girl. Okay. So, covered the hole. She is in here, and I'm just gonna put her into my playpen. Hi, princess.
So this is my playpen that I have for them. And I'll still be in the room supervising them, but the top is just a fitted sheet that I paper clipped to the top of it. And I just do that so that they don't escape while I'm not looking.